Okay. Good morning to everybody. Today, I am very happy to introduce another chapter regarding to first year theory, that is sole proprietorship form of business organization, sole trader business or one-man business. Generally, business organizations may be classified as into under private undertaking, private and public undertaking, private undertaking and public undertaking. Under private undertaking, business organizations may be classified as non-corporate, non-corporate, corporate. Under non-corporate business organizations, once again classified as number one, sole trader business. Sole trader. Okay. Good morning to everybody. Today, I am very happy to introduce another chapter regarding to first year theory, that is sole proprietorship form of business organization, sole trader business or okay. Good morning to everybody. Today, I am very happy to introduce another chapter regarding to first year theory, that is sole proprietorship form of business organization, sole trader business or one-man business. Generally, business organizations may be classified as under private undertaking, private and public undertaking, private undertaking and public undertaking. Under private undertaking, business organizations may be classified as non-corporate, non-corporate, corporate. Under non-corporate business organizations, once again classified as number one, sole trader business. Sole trader. Sole trader is flatway. Sole trader business, flatway. Sole trader business, sole trader business. Number two, joint family business, joint family business. Joint family business. Number 3, joint venture business. joint venture business. Number 4, partnership business, partnership business. Today, I would like to focus my concentration on sole proprietorship form of business organizations. Sole proprietorship form of business organization or sole trader business. Today, I would like to focus my concentration on sole proprietorship, sole proprietorship or sole proprietor. Sole proprietorship or sole proprietor are also called as one man business. One man business, also called as one man business. So, sole proprietorship form of business organization, in the evaluation of the business organization, it is the oldest form of business organization. It is oldest form. It is oldest form of business. It is oldest form of business organizations, and it is a simple. It is simple form of business organizations. Simple form of business organizations. So, sole trader business role in the evaluation of the business organizations. Sole trader business is oldest form of business organization, and it is simplest form of business organization. So, sole trader business, it is a kind of business activity in which it is a kind of business in general meaning of sole trader. It is a kind of business unit. It is a kind of business unit in which a single person introduced capital and work with own skill and is intelligence work with his own skill and intelligence and solely responsible for results of the business operation. Results of business operation. So, in general sense, sole trader business is nothing but it is a kind of business organization or it is a kind of business unit in which a single person introduced his capital or borrowing funds or his own capital and work hard with his own skill and intelligence and he is solely responsible for the results of the business called as sole trader business. So many people are given so many definitions. Various people are given various definitions on sole trader business. Now, generally, sole trader business means it is a kind of business unit, it is a kind of business organization. Another meaning. It is a type of business unit, business organization. It is a type of business organization wherein resources and management used in systematic way used in systematic way in order to achieve objective of its objective of earning profit. This is a general definition one, general definition two. So it is a kind of business organization or it is a type of business organization wherein resources and management are used in systematic way in order to achieve objectives of its earning profit called as sole trader business. So firstly, it is a kind of business organization which a single person entity his capital and work hard with his skill and intelligence, and he is solely responsible for the results of the business operation. It is also a general definition. So many experts are given their opinion on sole trader business. According to J.L. Hansen, according to J.L. Hansen, the business expert, he expressed his opinion on sole trader business like this. So according to J.L. Hansen, it is sole trader business organization is a organized unit in which proprietor or owner solely responsible for management, controlling and a capital in order to achieve common goal. goal. This is the definition given by according to J.L. Hansen. J.L. Hansen. So there are so many definitions regarding the sole trader proprietorship form business organization. There are so many definitions. So one definition is it is a kind of business unit in which a single person introduces his capital and work hard with his own skill and diligence and solely responsible for the business operations of the business. Another meaning, it is a kind of business organization wherein resources and management are used in a systematic way in order to achieve the objectives of earning profit. So according to J.L. Hansen, sole trader business is a kind of business organization unit in which owners are solely responsible for the management, control, and the capital to achieve the common desired goal. These are the various definitions given by various experts on sole trader business. We must carefully. Another definition according to Kimball. Another definition regarding to sole trader business according to Kimball and Kimball. According to Kimball and Kimball is also business expert. He may express his opinion on. He may define as sole trader business as. He may define it as sole trader business is a sole trader business is a sole trader business. Sole proprietorship is an organization in which proprietor or owner is supreme judge in all matters related to business. In all matters related to business. So this is another definition given by Kimball and Kimball. According to Kimball and Kimball, sole trader business is a business organization in which sole proprietor is supreme judge in all the matters related to business unit called as sole trader business. These are the various definitions. One definition, it is a kind of business organization, business unit in which a single person introduces capital and work hard with his skill and intelligence and solely responsible for results of the business. Another definition is a type of business organization in which resources and management are used in a systematic way in order to achieve objectives of earning profit. This is a second meaning. So according to J.L. Hansen, he is a person in expert. He may define the sole trader business as sole trader business organization is a organized unit in which owners are solely responsible for management, control, and the capital to achieve common goals. Another expert, Kimball may be defined as sole trader business is organization in which proprietor or owner is supreme judge in all the matters related to business. So these are we can observe about 4 meanings or definitions. We can trace out. Work hard with skill and intelligence. Next, number 2, resources and management used in systematic way. Number 3, management and control and the capital. Number 4 definition of Sole trader business is an organization in which operator is supreme judge in all the matters related to business. So we can find out certain specific points. We can trace out certain important points regarding to sole trader business. Sole trader business upon which we can draw out the merits and demerits of sole trader business. Today I would like to focus my concentration on sole trader business, merits and demerits. Merits and demerits. This is the definitions of sole trader business. Now I would like to expose myself to deliver on merits and demerits of sole trader business, because it is a very important question in public examination. It must appear for 10 marks. Surely it must appear for 10 marks in IPE 21 May or April. So there are so many merits. Regarding to sole proprietorship form of business organization. Number one, merits of sole proprietorship. Merits of sole proprietorship. Proprietor. Merits of sole proprietorship or sole trader business. Merits and demerits of sole proprietorship form of business organization. Number one, it is very easy to form, to start, to run. So, EG formation. It is very easy to form or start or establish. While comparing to joint stock company and other type of business organization, formation is very difficult. So many formalities are fulfilled. Maybe fulfilled to start the business. Here in case of sole trader business, it is very easy to form without any legal formalities. Easy formation. So anybody he may start this kind of business at any way, at any time, at any point of time. So need not require so many formalities or legal formalities to start the sole trader business. So it is very easy to form. It is very easy to start. It is very easy to run without obtaining prior permission of the authorities. Next, number 2. Quick decision. Quick decision. శీఘ్ర నిర్ణయాలు. ఈజీ ఫార్మేషన్. స్థాపనలో సులభము. స్థాపన సులభం. క్విక్ డిసిషన్. త్వరిత నిర్ణయాలు. In sole trader business, nobody can interfere with the affairs of the business. So, in sole trader business, a businessman or owner can take quick decision without consulting others, and according to he may prompt decision will be taken, and he may be initiated according to requirements, conditions, all those regarding to business transaction, business affairs. So, in company or partnership form of business organization, decision making is very delayed. So, in company form of business organization, owners are scattered throughout the country, whereas powers of management lies in the hands of the board of directors. So, some important decisions may be approved by shareholders at general body meeting. Sometimes it may be rejected. So, board of directors cannot be initiated any kind of action regarding the company. Here, only one man here connecting business, operating business, no other interference are involved regarding the business transaction. So that's why the sole proprietor can initiate, can take quick decision and implement it according to requirements and conditions. Requirements. Next, number 3. Direct motivation. Direct motivation. Direct motivation. Direct motivation. In sole trader business, entire profit can be enjoyed by sole trader himself only, not to share others. So that's why in sole trader business, businessman or owner or operator can work hard with his intelligence and with his capacity in order to earning more profit, more and more profit. Why? Because entire profit has been enjoyed by himself. So it is a direct motivation or self motivation to hard work. It is self motivation to hard work. It is an incentive to hard work. Incentive to hard work. So entire profit, in case of partnership, profit can be distributed among the partners. In case of joint stock company, profits distributed among the shareholders. So here entire profit can be enjoyed by sole trader man, one man, sole proprietor or owner. So that's why he is willing to work hard with his efficiency and intelligence. Entire profit has been enjoyed by himself. That's why self motivation, direct motivation will be taken place in sole trader form of business organization. Next, number 4, direct control. Direct control. Direct control. In sole trader form business organization, sole trader form business organization reflect the image of sole trader or owner. So that's why in sole trader business, the entire control lies in the hands of the sole trader, not others. Entire control regarding to business, regarding to operation, regarding to transaction. Entire control lies in the hands of the sole trader. So it reflects the capacity carrying of the owner. Here, direct control. Sometimes in joint stock company, there is no direct control. There is no direct control over the management. Here, direct control lies in the hands of the sole proprietor only. Direct control lies in the hands of the sole proprietor only. Next, flexible in operation. Flexible in operation. Flexible in operation. In sole trader business, lot of flexibility in operations, while expansion of the business, shifting of the business, everything is flexible in the hands of the sole proprietor or owner. He may not depending others while taking permission to shift the shop or business from one place to another place or one area to other areas. So he may initiate new things, changes accordingly he may take decision regarding the expansion, regarding to diversification, regarding to shifting of all those things have been lies in the hands of the sole trader or owner in sole trader business. Next, personal contract or direct contract. Direct contract with customers and employees. Direct contracts with customers and employees. In sole trader business, being all these has been done by sole trader, all files recovered by sole trader, he may he may maintain direct contacts with customers and employees. By knowing likes and dislikes taste of the customers, he may changes, product may be changes, articles may be changes according to needs of according to taste of the customers. Similarly, in sole trader business, employees are very few. So, entire concentration by on employees. There is a lot of scope for cordial relations with the employees, with the workers is possible in case of sole trader business. In other forms of business organization, like employees and customers, there is no direct contact with customers and public. Management are separated, owners are separated, customers are separated. So here, sole trader or businessman or operator or owner can maintain direct relations with customers and employees by knowing their likes, dislikes, customers. According to their likes, he can take decision. He can accordingly he can take decision on product, selling of the goods and services, examination cost. Next, training to family members. Training to family members. Family members. Training to family members. In sole trader business, family members are run the business in absence of owner, in absence of proprietor. Sometimes he may go outside to bring the stock and goods. On that time, family members are run the business. Family members are run the operation. So under sole trader business, family members are experts while selling the goods, buying the goods, and they contact the customers. All those things will be happening in sole trader business. So training will be given to the family members how to approach, how to contact the customers, how to sell, how to bring the goods and services, how to maintain relations with the customers. All those things have been told by one of these family members. That's why a very good training has been given to these family members. Family members are working in operation in absence of owner. So that's why it is a best platform to the family members. Then training these family members and maintenance of business secrets. Maintenance of business secrets. Business secrets. Maintenance of business secrets. Vyapar rahasya. So in sole trader business, sole trader cannot leak the matters regarding the business. In sole trader business, businessman or owner always try to maintain the secrets of business. In sole trader business, businessman or owner or corporate not are interested to bound the publishing of accounts regarding the business transaction. So everything is secret because due to competitors, businessmen cannot leak the business transaction. So it is very important merit regarding to maintenance of business secrets. Maintenance of business secrets. There is no publication at all. While in case of company, everything is disclosed. Here in sole trader business secrets are to be maintained by sole proprietor. He is not at all bounded to publish the accounts of business. Next, employment generation. employment generation, employment generation, employment generation. Nowadays, employment problem is more and more in developing countries. So, graduates, postgraduates, finance, they are waiting for job opportunity. So, for such people, sole trader business is very best platform to start the business. Everybody come forward and start the business according to their likes. So that's why employment generation may be in employment generation may be possible and providing. So in sole trader business, by starting a sole trader business, lot of employment generation opportunities may be arises. It is very good in the society, very good to the communities, very good to the nation also. Next, cater the needs of the public. Cater the needs of public. Needs of public. Cater the needs of the public. By doing business in sole trader business, sole trader by doing business he may supply goods and services. He may produce the goods and services and marketing the goods and services in order to cater the needs of the public with objectives of profit motive. So supplying the goods and services, public may be satisfied. Needs of public may be catered. So it is a possible only in case of sole proprietorship form of business organization. These are the merits of sole proprietorship of business organization. Once again, I would like to reveal easy formation, quick decision, direct motivation, direct control, flexible in operation, direct contact with customers and employees, trained with family members, maintenance of business secrets, employment generation, and cater the needs of the public. These are the merits of sole trader business. Next, demerits. Demerits. Number one, limited resources. Limited resources. Limited resources. Paramita manaru. Limited resources. In sole trader form of business organization, member is only one member. The rising capacity of sole trader is very limited. He may introduce his capital, his own funds or borrowing funds. The borrowing capacity of the single man is very limited. While comparing to partnership and company, in partnership form of business organization, members are 10 or 20. So the borrowing capacity is also high. Similarly, in joint stock company, members are unlimited. So when members are unlimited, resources also unlimited. Resources, financial resources are also unlimited. So in case of sole trader business, is the only man. The borrowing capacity of the single man, the borrowing capacity of ones is also very limited. Limited borrowing capacity also very limited. Next, number two, limited managerial skill. Limited managerial skill. Manager skill. In sole trader business is only one man. A single man cannot expert in all fields. There is no division of labor. A single man cannot pay their concentration in different transactions like purchasing, selling, writing finance, advertising, and maintaining reports. It is very difficulty on point of sole trader. So, in case of joint stock company or partnership, members are more. There is a division of work. Everything is every transaction has been organized by members according to their skill, according to their caliber, according to their experience, according to their knowledge. Here, Such kind of facility is not provided. Why? Because he is a one man. A single man cannot having knowledge and various skills. So that's why managing limited manager skills have been prevailing in sole trader business. Number 3, having suffering, ill or died or insolvency, which leads to closure of the business. Closure of the business. In case of joint stock company, it is a continuing process. No impact on death of partners, death of members, death of owners, death of management. It is a continuous process. Whereas in case of sole trader business, the life of the business completely link up with the life of the sole trader. If sole trader sick, if sole trader suffering from ill health, if sole trader has been died, if sole trader has been insolvent, all those causes leads to closure of the business. So uncertainty is prevailing in sole trader form of business organizations. Next, unlimited liability. Unlimited liability. Such losses to discharge such liabilities, firm assets will not sustain. The personal properties of sole trader or owner may be sold in order to pay the outsider's claim. Next, not suitable for large scale operation. Not suitable. Not suitable for large scale operation. Not suitable for large scale operation. So sole trader business is not suitable for large scale operation. Why? Because limited resources. Why? Because limited managerial skill. Why? Because uncertainty. So in order to concentrate the large scale operation, funds are insufficient. Manager skills are insufficient. No division of labor. So it is a overburden on sole trader. So it is not suitable for the large scale operation. Like another form of like partnership and joint stock company form of business organizations. These are the limitations arises against sole trader business. So once again, demerits: limited resources, limited managerial skill, uncertainty, unlimited liabilities, not suitable for business operation. These are the limitations. These are the demerits. These are the disadvantages of sole trader business. These are the advantages. These are the disadvantages. It is a very important question in examination point of view. It must be appear for 10 marks. Once again, I would like to review merits of sole trader business: easy formation, quick decision, direct control, direct motivation, flexibility in operation, direct contact with customers and employees, training to the family members, maintenance of business secrets, employment generation, and care to the needs of the public. These are the merits of sole trader business organization. Another side, these are the demerits of sole trader business organization: limited resources, limited managerial skill, uncertainty, unlimited liabilities, not suitable for business large scale operation. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the class. Today topic is Bohr model for hydrogen atom. Okay, Bohr model for hydrogen atom. Okay, there are 4 points actually it has, but point wise. First point in Bohr model for hydrogen atom. First point is electron in a hydrogen atom. Okay, Bohr model for hydrogen atom. Bohr model, here what we are studying is Bohr model for hydrogen atom. For which atom we are studying is hydrogen atom. Let us take a look on first point. The electron in the hydrogen atom can move around the nucleus in circular paths of fixed radius and energy. These paths are called orbits. Okay. Electron in a hydrogen atom can move around the nucleus in circular paths of fixed radius and energy. These paths are called orbits. Okay. This is treated as a hydrogen atom. Electron moves around the nucleus in a circular path. This is circular path. Electron in a hydrogen atom can move around the nucleus in circular paths of fixed radius. It has radius. There is a distance between these two is r. Fixed radius and energy. These paths are called orbits. This path, okay, this path is known as circular path. Okay, this path is known as orbit. Electron moves around this. This is nucleus. This is nucleus. This is known as, this circular path is known as orbit. Okay, orbit. Okay. If the number of these circles are increased, we known as orbits. Okay, number of circles increases, then you can call it as orbits. Okay, it has fixed energy. This circular path has radius and energy. Okay, this path has fixed energy. This path has fixed energy. Okay, this path has fixed energy. Okay. Electron in a hydrogen atom can move around the nucleus in the circular paths of fixed radius and energy. These paths are called orbits. This type of paths, okay, this type of paths are called orbits. Okay, here in hydrogen atom, let us take electron configuration for hydrogen 1s1. So one electron is present, it is circulated like this. Okay, there are another orbits also present. Another orbits are also present like this. But electron only presents here only. Okay, 1s1, this is 1. 1s1, electron only circular. This type of paths, this path and this path these are also called as orbits. Okay, one orbit, second or third orbit. Okay, these are known as orbits. Okay, each orbit has some radius and fixed amount of energy. Okay, this one radius is, let us suppose it has taken as r1. Okay, this radius is r2. Okay, next this one to this one, radius is, the distance between this, from this point to this one is known as r2. Okay, circular paths of fixed radius and energy. These paths has, this one has fixed radius and energy, and this path also has some amount of fixed energy and some amount of radius. Okay, this one has some radius and this one has greater radius, and this one has, this path this orbit has greater radius than compared to this one and this one. So it has greater energy. Okay. this orbit has some energy, this orbit has different energy, this orbit also has the different energy. That is the reason why they mentioned the first point. Okay, the electron in an hydrogen atom can move around the nucleus in a circular path of fixed radius and energy. These paths are called orbits. So, number of the circles are increases, this is number of orbits are also increases. That is the reason why they called it as orbits. Okay, next, second point. Let us focus. Second point. The energy of an electron in an orbit does not change with time. Does not change with time. However, the electron will move from lower energy state to higher energy state when required amount of energy is absorbed by the electron. Okay, na? Okay, next point. Energy is emitted when electron moves from higher energy state to lower energy state. What this point says? Second point. The energy of an electron in an orbit does not change with time. Let us take an electron which is revolving around the nucleus. Suppose it is revolving around the nucleus like this. The energy of electron does not change. Okay, whenever the electron revolving around this circular path, this electron energy does not change. Okay, with time. Okay, 3 days or 4 days or 10 days or 10 years or 20 years, the electron energy, whenever electron moves in circular orbit at a particular path, its energy does not change. When the electron energy changes, whenever this electron absorbs energy from the outside, when electron absorbs energy, it can move lower energy state to higher energy state. From this one to this one is possible. Okay, electron energy changes because electron jumps from this one to this level. Okay, this orbit to another orbit, then energy of electron is changes. Okay, why it is changes? Because electron absorbs the energy, then shifts its position from one level to another level. Okay, that is the reason why. Okay, however, the electron will move from lower energy state to higher energy state when required amount of energy is absorbed by the electron. So, required amount of energy, whenever this electron gets required amount of energy, this electron jumps from this level to this level. If the electron get more energy than required amount of energy, then electron goes to another level. Okay, if you give a lot of energy, then electron moves to another level. If you given another extra energy, then it will goes to another level or another level. Okay, depend on the how much energy you are supplied to the electron. Okay, you have supplied limited energy, then electron goes to from this level to this level only possible. If you supply more energy, then electron goes to this level to maybe this level. Okay, because you are supplied more energy, then electron goes to another level also possible. Okay, this is the way they are saying. Okay, the energy of an electron in an orbit does not change with time. Okay, whenever you leave the atom, you cannot supply any energy to the atom, then electron moves around the nucleus in circular orbit, but its energy does not change. Energy of electron in the orbit does not change with time. Time passes, the electron will move around the nucleus, but its energy does not changes. Okay, whenever you supply energy to the n atom, electron goes to lower level to another level. If you supply more energy, then electron goes to another higher level. So depend on how much electron goes to from higher level to lower energy level. If you take electron revolving around the nucleus like this, here electron moves in this orbit. Whenever electron moves from higher level to lower level, it can emit the energy, it can give the energy. Okay, it can jumps from this level to this level, it can give the limited energy. Whenever this electron jumps from here to this one, it can give more energy. Okay, the energy orbits are difference is greater, then it can give the more energy to the surroundings. Okay, this is the way you can understand this one. These 2 points. Energy of an electron in an orbit does not change with time. Whenever you live with the atom, the energy of electron does not changes. If you supply the energy to the atom, electron moves to lower energy state to higher energy state. Okay, electron moves from lower energy state to higher energy state when required amount of energy is absorbed by the electron. Okay, required amount of energy is absorbed by the electron, then only electron goes to lower energy level to higher energy level. Okay, there is another possibility we know. Electron in higher energy state is not stable. So, electron moves from higher energy level to lower energy level, it can emit the energy. Energy is emitted when electron moves from higher energy state to lower energy state. Okay, in this way you can understand it. Next point. This is the next third point. What do you understand from the third point? Frequency of radiation absorbed or emitted when transition occurs between two stationary states that differ in energy by del E. Okay, let us understand it. Whenever electron goes to from one level to another level, okay, for example, electron in this orbit has energy E1. In this orbit, electron energy E2. Okay, electron, when the frequency of radiation absorbed or emitted when transition occurs between two energy states differ by energy del E. Okay, these two levels has energy difference is del E. Okay, del E means E2 minus E1. Okay, this energy minus this energy means the difference between these energy states. Okay, we know from the previous point, we know each orbit has fixed energy. Okay, first orbit has some fixed energy and the second one has some amount of fixed energy and third one has some amount of fixed energy. Okay, difference of these two energies are indicated like this. Okay, E2 minus E1. We know the formula from the Planck's constant, Planck quantum theory. Del E is equal to h nu is equal to del E by h. H is a constant that is known as Planck's constant. Okay, del E means E2 minus E1. E2 minus E1 is energy difference between these two levels. Okay. That is the point which they are mentioned in third point. Next, E1, E2 are energies of the lower and higher allowed energy states. This is lower energy, this one is higher energy of allowed states. Next, fourth point. The angular momentum of an electron in a given stationary state can be expressed as mvr is equal to nh by 2 phi. Okay. Angular momentum of an electron in a given stationary state. These are means of stationary states. Each one is stationary states. Angular momentum of electron in a given stationary states can be expressed as mvr is equal to nh by 2 phi. mvr is equal to nh by 2 phi. Angular momentum is equal to nh by 2 phi. What is the means of this angular momentum? Whenever certain mass moves in a straight line, we call that object has momentum. Momentum is m into v. Mass into velocity. Mass into velocity is known as momentum. It is valid for linear motion. Any linear motion. For linear motion. Object moves in a straight line. Okay, like this. Object moves from this one to this one, this point to this point, or this point to this point, like this. In a straight line they move. Certain mass of the object moves in straight line. The object has momentum. The object has momentum, mass into velocity. Okay. Next, whenever this mass containing object move in circular path, it has angular momentum. That is known as mvr. It is also countable, radius also countable. Whenever electron moves in circular paths, it has angular momentum, not at all a momentum, because it is moves in circular paths. Any body which moves in circular paths, it has momentum and radius. This is known as angular momentum. Angular momentum is known as mvr. Okay, circular motion. Okay, another object moves in straight linear motion, then it contains momentum only. Okay, whenever this object moves around the circular paths, then only it contains angular momentum. Okay, here there is no angle, so only momentum is only enough. Here there is angle and momentum is known as angular momentum. MVR is equal to nh by 2 phi. What is the means of nh by 2 phi? Means, how can you prove MVR is equal to nh by 2 phi? Angular momentum is equal to nh by 2 phi. Simply in intermediate we will learn MVR is equal to nh by 2 phi. Okay, the detailed explanation how the angular momentum is equal to nh by 2 phi is equal to angular momentum is equal to nh by 2 phi. How it is possible? You can learn in higher classes of quantum mechanics, can prove. Okay, MVR is equal to nh by 2 phi. How it is possible? There is a lengthy problems are present for the proving this concept. The basic ideas they are introduced in intermediate, but the in detailed concept for hydrogen atom or some other things are not here. These are present in higher levels in post graduation, like that. They have given the in details how it is proved MUR is equal to NH by 2 phi, how it is correct. Okay, you cannot bother about this. You simply read MUR is equal to NH by 2 phi. Angular momentum of an electron in given stationary state can be expressed as MUR is equal to NH by 2 phi. That's enough. Okay, the statement is enough for the intermediate. Okay, you can understand four points. Okay, in Bohr model. Today we discussed 4 points. These are the 4 important points everyone should write in the examination, and in the examination also it is the important question for your annual examination. Okay, next another detailed concept we can explain. Okay, that's it.